It's out in the world. Sorry, I like to do little.
You like to do little ditties, don't you, dog?
It was like what's the transition? Like, what are the word? You know, like sound bites.
Oh yeah.
That's me.
Sound bites.
The soundbite guy, Dan.
Let's get like a flush sound effect here, followed by alarm bells.
Charlie, the bummer. He's a bummer. He farts on his face.
And the demographic for our podcast just went down 4 years.
Sorry, I give the people what they want.
Dan's all about these Mad Libs and fart jokes.
True. So for this segment is going to be very. Let's see if we can pull this off. We're going to do some role playing.
Ooh.
You guys know how that works?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm into that.
So
that's
way
actually one of my fetishes. I said that because I'm also into feet.
This isn't like a sexual thing because that would be fucked up.
Oh.
So the way this works is both you guys are going to be playing characters in a scenario I'll describe, and you can take actions as your characters. And I have a dice in front of me, and
it's
I'll
a
sort
die,
of dictate.
But yeah.
Yeah, and also, in the interest of full disclosure, I just have a random number generator, so you won't even get to hear, like, the satisfying dice roll sounds.
Oh, nice.
And then you can ask me, like, any questions at any time about your surroundings or your character's backstory.
So we're, like,
it's very open-ended.
We're doing, it's like Dungeons & Dragons or something?
It's a lot like Dungeons & Dragons, but there's, like, no stats or anything, because that'd be very, very obnoxious and confusing.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Perfect.
And then the last thing is the scenario, which is I think Dan.
Yeah.
You guys are both bank robbers, and you're gonna rob the biggest bank in all of San Francisco. It's called Luxury.
The Butt Bank.
Or the Butt Bank.
Hey.
Dan, your character was forced into a life of crime via a huge gambling debt, and Gracie, you're a by-the-book professional, one job away from retirement.
She's a by-the-book professional bank robber, or like she has a job?
You're a by-the-book professional bank robber.
So she's good at her job, and I'm like kind of I'm in a lot of hot water.
You're in some hot water, but you can get stuff done, Dan.
I know, because
you knew who you were gambling with.
I have rakish charm, and I can talk people into anything.
I think it's roguish charm.
I think they're both a word, but yeah.
That's true.
That's very poignant of you.
She used to call me on my cell phone.
Later when I needed Love.
I just want to say, first off, Charlie, there's no one I would rather have being my dungeon master. Second, are our names Dan and Gracie?
I have them as Dan and Gracie for simplicity, but your name can be Alex, and Gracie's name can be, I don't know.
Call me Al! What if we're both named Alex? It's a guy and a girl named Alex, and that's like...
that's pretty cool.
One of the bits.
What if I'm Alexa, and it sets off people's Amazon prices?
Alexa, grab the money.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop doing the impression of the thing, Alexa. Just grab the money. We're alone in a vault. Please don't get cross
Dan
with
is
me.
Alex. Gracie
Call
is
me
Alexa. Dan is Al.
My full name's Alex.
Should we just go? Should we just? We'll just hop right in. You guys are sitting in a car outside of Luxury International. It's high noon. You guys have 2 masks to choose from each. One is a nun mask, very traditional bank robber, scary.
And the other is obviously Ariana Grande. Alexa, I'm going to be honest. I would like the Ariana Grande mask, but you are the more experienced, you're the veteran, so if you want, I will defer to you.
I don't want to bring Ariana Grande into this.
We already have the mask. If we want to get different masks...
I know, I'm saying...
Then we're going to have to go to the store. We're going to have to go back to the mask store. So I'll just take the Ariana Grande one, and you take the nun. That works out perfectly. Okay. All right. Are you all there today, Alexa? I feel like you're
Sorry, I thought there were 2 masks of each.
You also
I thought
you
that
also
we had
keep
to choose
you also
if
keep
we were gonna go in with nun masks on or with Ariana Grande masks on. I thought there were 4 total masks, and we had to choose 2.
You keep breaking the fourth wall, which is really hard. It's really hard. Are we in a scene,
I'm
Chooch?
sorry.
You guys are in sort of a hybrid scene
Or are
slash...
and then we defer to you whenever we need to like do an action.
Yeah. You
Okay,
defer
I'll
to
wear the
me.
nun mask. I'll wear the nun mask.
Okay. So Gracie
Can you
puts on a
roll?
nun
Can you
mask.
roll to see if she puts on the nun mask?
Yeah, I'll roll. That's a 20 out of 20 roll. So Gracie, you put on that mask and you look like no one can tell you're not a nun.
All right, I put on the Ariana Grande mask.
Let's see. Dan, you rolled a 6, so like it's very clear. You're just like your body shape is not that of
Okay,
Ariana Grande.
Alexa.
But your face is
Alexa,
hidden.
I know I made a big deal about it, but I feel like maybe I shouldn't wear the Ariana Grande mask just because it's a little. I just don't look like her, so it's gonna be immediately clear that it's 2017. Maybe it's fine. I'll just wear the Ariana Grande mask. Have you seen The Guard?
I mean, who's gonna expect a nun to actually, rob a
Yeah.
bank?
I was talking about me, but yeah, yours is very good. I
know,
get
but
it. You're a
I
professional.
don't know what you're implying.
Your outfit is great.
Wait, you don't wanna wear
I'm
it
just
now?
saying I stick out, okay? But it's fine. If you think it's fine, it's fine.
Well, we need to be in and out anyway, so who the fuck cares?
Yeah, idiot.
So you guys
Ow,
are parked
don't
in your
hit
car,
me.
like verbally arguing and putting on masks, and there's a guard like 40 feet away who's like starting to look in.
How do you
to your window.
argue other than verbally?
Deaf people can
Physically?
argue. Yeah, you can fight.
Is that not verbally?
You
I
can
guess.
argue in sign language.
All right. Do we know sign language? That'd be helpful.
Dan, you roll 18 out of 20 for knowing sign language.
I'm good
and
at
Gracie,
it.
you roll 8 out of 20 for knowing
So
sign
she's
language.
not very good.
Okay.
Okay.
And the guard's starting to like walk over to the car because it's very clear that Dan
What?
just put on a mask.
Right.
So you better get going.
But I feel like we shouldn't just run out while he's there. All right. You know what? Roll down the window. Alexa, roll down the window. And then he walks up.
Roll the dice. Do I roll it down well?
15, the window snaps down.
Windows.
Oh,
It
nice.
snaps down. That sounds like it's broken.
No, it's quick. It's like just a quick window.
When he comes over to the car, we grab him by the neck, pull him through the window, knock him out, and throw him in the back seat.
Now roll the dice.
Okay. 13. So let's say you knock him in the skull. His hat flies 30 feet. And you pull him into the car. So it all goes well, but that hat is now 30 feet away. And boy, is it a red flag. If another security guard sees that hat,
Yeah.
what's he going
Alright.
to do?
Good point.
Alexa, let's move. Let's hit it now.
Yeah, let's go.
We got the guard down. Let's hit it now. We
Okay.
run into the bank.
Okay.
We run
Do
in.
you guys bring anything into the bank?
I
or-
sign language
My
to her.
rosary.
I sign language to her. Please grab the bag and the gun. Make sure they're loaded.
And Gracie, we'll see if you... Gracie, you understood that. That's a pretty simple...
Oh, yeah.
You know all the typical bank heist-related sign language
Yeah.
vocabulary.
Right, exactly.
So you guys run into the bank. There's another guard inside the bank. And you guys
Okay.
ran in wearing masks. Well, Gracie, you just look like a nun who's running, which is weird. But Dan, you are visibly wearing a mask and holding a bag which has guns in it. And the guard sees you and is like, "Whoa there!" And he starts going for his pistol.
I shoot him in the head. How close am I? Again, how close am I?
15 feet. 15 feet. And,
Wait.
And you just rolled a 1, so your shot
Oh, no.
Your shot bounces off of his metal badge and hits Gracie in the leg.
God damn it.
But he was like stunned by the badge ricochet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, that's fine with me.
Jesus. Dan gives no shit.
Okay, but he's still there, so we still need another tactic
Alexa,
to get
tie him up.
No, he has a gun.
Yeah, but he's stunned right now, so if you hurry,
I'm shot in the leg.
don't argue, just do it.
Okay, what if I crawl over to him and like choke him with my rosary?
Oh, good, because you got the nun attire. Yeah, we'll see.
Right.
So crawling is a 7. So by the time you get to him, he's like ready to go again. And then do you still want to try to choke him with the rosary?
Let's do it. Rosary up.
The rosary choke lands you a 13. So he's fighting back, creating quite a commotion. But you settle him down.
I'm gonna say it's really hard to rob a bank Dungeons and Dragons style. It's just difficult.
It's hard in real life. That's the lesson. Everybody in the bank, all the patrons are like, boy howdy, are these some unprofessional guys, and you haven't really scared them at all.
All right.
So they're just all, like 3 of them are calling for those popo right now.
I run out the door immediately and take the car and leave.
Well, actually, Gracie had the keys, so you got to get those keys from Gracie because she opened the trunk.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're in the car, but you just can't go away.
Yeah, you open the door of the car, and Gracie has the keys. You realize Gracie.
But I feel like my character at this point would be like, fuck this Al, whatever.
Al. Call me Al. God damn it.
So determined to finish the job herself.
That's legit. Dan, are you going to...
Do I have guns, or did Al take the guns?
You had a gun in your hand.
I have a gun in my hand. What kind of gun is it?
I don't know. What gun did you grab?
Machine gun.
I start undressing the guard and putting his clothes on.
So you ran back inside, Dan?
No, the guard that we have in the car.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ooh,
nice.
smart.
But you don't have the hat. Did you pick up the hat on the way out?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. Okay, so I'm inside. So I'm still inside with my machine gun.
Right.
And I do the classic. I shoot the ceiling and I say,
right.
everybody down.
Right.
You're shot in the leg.
I have a lame leg.
You landed a 4, so it was not particularly intimidating. Like the ricochet of the gun made the bullets kind of not hit the ceiling in the way that's most intimidating.
Since I'm already injured, I'm sure I was stunned physically by the gun shooting and fell back.
Yeah. You're propping yourself up with sort of a locked elbow.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Okay, can I rip this guard that I choked some of his whatever type of clothing and wrap it around my bullet wound?
Yeah. Your field medicine 19, so you're back on your feet.
Okay, so I'm limping, but I can walk.
Yeah, you can walk. Pretty good.
Okay, cool.
I go back in the bank and I shoot Gracie.
You roll a 13, so you hit Gracie in the leg, and Gracie's back to where she was moments ago.
Okay, but I take my machine gun and kill Alex.
Gracie, you rolled a 20, so Alex goes directly to hell.
Hell yes. He was dragging me down.
Well, at least I'm out of my debt.
He was keeping me down. Okay, I rip up another piece of this guard's shirt and wrap it in my other bullet wound.
That's 16, so you're back on your feet. Dan, you're in hell, and
I try and suck the devil's dick to get
you roll a
preferential
14, so
treatment.
it's not the best he's had, not the worst. Middle of the road.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good, though.
It's
above middle.
That's pretty good.
He was like, here's the deal, Dan, not bad. Here's what I'll do. In 3,000 years, you can go back to Earth. That's not bad.
I am going to go up to one of the tellers and just say, give me all the money in every single register. I don't even care about the vault. I need to get out of here.
Okay. The person gives you the cash in the registers. It's coming up to the big score of $35 and an unsigned check for $30.
In all the cash registers of every single...
Oh, she only emptied one. Okay, so now she's going to go empty the other one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one. And now you got $135.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are some shitty cash registers.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, can we look up an average cash register amount?
This is a risky search
do that.
I'm about to make. Amount of money in bank cash registers.
Okay, this one says $7,500 in cash was taken per robbery in this bank crime statistics from 2011.
Wow.
Which would be perhaps 1 cash drawer per robbery. If an average amount in a cash drawer at any time is $7,500.
Wow.
Yeah, so $7,500.
All right, Gracie, you got $1,500 in your bag pocket right now.
That works. Okay. That barely covers rent, so I'm gonna point the gun at the girl.
Sorry, 15,000 is what I meant. $15,000.
Okay, we're good.
That's so much. That's not no.
So Dan, you're in hell, and you say to the devil, "That's so much. I was part of this score. This is unfair." And the devil's like, "All right, you can finish this score." So with a snap of his fingers, you're back in the store, and you got antlers, which is weird, but you're back. Yeah, and you got this like red fog around you.
Ooh.
All right, Alexa, I'm back. Let's finish this score. I'm on your side. I shoot Alexa in the face. Roll the dice.
Wow! Right away. That's a 2. So you
said I'm on your side.
So you hit her rosary beads and hit you in the leg, and so now you're on the ground.
Alexa, use your skills to.
I go over to Al, and I wrangle him by the antlers.
Right, right.
And I gently kiss his cheek.
Okay.
And say, "Good night."
So you roll a 1. So Al is just like more awake than ever. Just like woke him up.
Okay.
And touching his antlers felt really good for some reason that he doesn't quite understand.
Nice. Nice. I barrel roll under the desk, under a nearby desk.
With the antlers? How do you barrel roll while you have antlers?
You gotta use a lot of neck movement.
Alright, you get under the desk.
What was my roll?
6.
Jesus.
I mean, you hurt one of the antlers.
Okay.
And that hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts because it's sensitive, as you just learned. Oh, also, the police are here. They're walking in the door right now.
I tell them that I'm willing to sell people out for protection.
You have antlers, so they just kind of take one look at you and they just open fire, dog. You have antlers. You're like clearly a void spirit.
Can I die? Like, what am I just a normal human, or did the devil, like, give me fucking powers and shit?
I just rolled a 1 for you surviving, so you go back to hell, and the devil's like, remember that arrangement with, like, the 3,000 years? Yeah, it's off.
Can he send me back up to finish the score, though, again?
No, dude, the score is settled.
You failed once.
I think that Gracie's pretty screwed, too. Gracie, you're being arrested right now.
Oh, I was gonna... Okay.
What were you gonna do instead?
Just, I mean, the only way out. Which is sad. You know, the machine gun.
Right.
In my face.
Oh my god, to your own face.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I wouldn't want to kill people. I feel like I wouldn't be able to live with that if I survived.
And you're a nun, so that would be sinful. So you wind up in hell, and Dan looks at you, and Dan... I'm just going to roleplay as Dan now. Dan looks at you, and he shrugs, and he goes, "Luck of the Irish," and then there's like a circle of clothes, and the segment's over.
Thank God.
With
That
a thing that's
sucked.
like, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good job, guys.
It made me really not want to rob a bank, but I do want to rob something, you know?
Yeah.
I think that taught everyone a valuable lesson about sort of the costs.
Sucking the devil's dick won't really get you that much.
It didn't get you that
I
much.
I got a deal, and then I got like immediately reincarnated to finish the score. He was obviously, I mean, I'm not good at robbing banks, especially with this shitty dungeon master. But
I think the devil just kind of wanted to see you fail again, because maybe that's your hell, is failing this bank
pretty
heist.
fucked up.
Yeah.